I made this birthday cake for my daughter with the most beautiful layers inside, but I didn't know if she would like it. Hi everyone! Welcome back to our kitchen. Today I am making a special birthday cake for Emily. Everything ready. Let's start. I start with eggs. A lot of eggs, because it's a big cake. And sugar, of course. Then I start mixing, slowly at first, and gradually increase the speed until it becomes light and fluffy. Then I add butter and milk and gently heat it. You want the milk to be hot, but not boiling. I let it mix until it becomes light and airy. Look at this texture, so smooth, so fluffy. Now I add the baking powder to the flour and sift it into the whipped eggs. This helps keep the cake light and airy. Very gently I fold the batter so I don't lose all the air. And now the warm milk and butter. Slowly, not all at once. We are not making scrambled eggs here. And then gently mix everything together just until it's smooth. Next, I light the tin with the baking paper and lightly grease the sides with butter, so the cake comes out perfectly. Batter into the tins, and into the oven it goes. 170 degrees, about 35 to 45 minutes. I check it with a skewer. If it comes out clean, it's ready. Now for the mango and raspberry filling. I choose this because Emily loves them. First, I peel the mango and cut it into small pieces. It already smells amazing. And into the pan it goes. A bit of lime for some freshness. And just a little sugar. Gelatin with water. And starch with water. Then I blend mango with sugar. Look at this color, so bright. Now for the raspberries. Straight into the pan with a little sugar. Gelatin with water and starch with water. Onto the heat. And cook for around 5 minutes until it starts to thicken. I blend the raspberries until smooth and strain it through the sieve. Look at this, so smooth. And this is what we don't want, all those little seeds. Once it cools down a little, I add the gelatin. and a touch of lime juice. Then pour it into the molds, and into the freezer it goes, so it sets perfectly. Now I take the sponge cake out of the fridge. They were wrapped in cling film. This helps them stay soft and moist. I carefully slice each sponge into 3 even layers, so the cake is nice and even. Now for the chocolate ganache. To cover the cake, I gently heat the cream and pour it over the chocolate and let it melt. Then I cover it with cling film and let it cool completely. For the cream, I use cold cream cheese and some icing sugar and whisk until smooth and creamy. Then I add cold double cream and whisk just until it comes together. Make sure everything is cold. It helps the cream hold its shape. Look how creamy this is. I start with a sponge and soak it lightly, just to keep it soft. Then I add the cream and smooth it out. And make a small border. And now the fillings, mango and raspberries. Look at these colors! They were frozen, so they keep their shapes. I place them in the center and cover with cream. Another sponge, a little soak, cream. This raspberry one looks so bright. And again to the center, more cream and other layers. And I do the same for the second tier. Slowly, it all comes together. For the decoration, I am making little clouds and stars from fondant. I cut out the shapes I need. I love these little details. Now I am covering the cake with ganache. I start with a crumbed coat, made with milk chocolate. Then I choose the cake and finish with the white chocolate ganache colored blue. Look how smooth this is. Now I place the top tier on the cake. Then I add the decorations, little clouds and stars. We love these little details. And finish with the toppers, JJ, balloons and the bus. And the cake is ready. I really hope she loves it.
Yes.
This is your cake. Let's see inside. So beautiful. I think she likes it. And this is the best part. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.